Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the Am I Good Enough series. I'm Lorraine with Lorraine Murray Fitness and I'm excited that you're joining me for part 2 of this series. In part 1 we talked about things that actually don't make you a good parent. And I spoke about those because there is a misconception that some of the choices we make for our family actually qualify you as a good parent. When in reality those are all choices. And as long as you're doing those things in some way, shape, or form, it doesn't matter which one you choose. But today I want to dig a little deeper and I want to talk about 7 qualities that I believe make a very good parent. Now, these are still going to look different for each and every one of you and for your families because we are all different, our children are all different, and that shows up in different ways for each of us. But let's jump right in and start talking about these. Number 1, you need to express love to your children. And before I even get into this, I really recommend that every single parent, mom, dad, grandparent, anyone that's dealing with children, read the book 5 Love Languages of Children by Gary Chapman. I highly suggest this because we all know that our children are all unique. If you have multiple children, you know that their needs are different from one another. They seek love in different ways. So when you're expressing love to your kids, you need to know what way they feel the most loved. For example, maybe they're the cuddle bug. My little one is a cuddle bug. She wants to be touched all the time. Hugs and kisses and just moments of cuddling are so important to her. And when I do those things, I know she's feeling loved. My older daughter, on the other hand, she's not nearly quite as cuddly as my youngest, but she really needs words of affirmation. She needs to know she's doing a good job. And when I tell her how proud I am of her, or that I think her drawing is amazing and I love the beautiful colors, those are ways that she feels loved. Some other ways to express love besides physical touch and words of affirmation would be gifts. Some children need gifts. They don't have to be big. It can be a pencil. It can be something that means something to you that you're just giving them from your house. It doesn't have to be anything big, but they need the active gifts for expressing love to them. But I really suggest that book to you so that you can learn more about how your child receives love and needs to be shown love. But whatever their style is, you need to show love to your kids. And every kid needs to have physical contact, even if it's just a pat on the shoulder or, a little pat on the head while they're watching TV and you walk by. But you need to express love to your kids. Number 2, be present in your kid's life. Turn off the cell phones. Stop looking at the emails. Turn off the TV for a while and get all of the distractions out of your life. And just focus on your child. Listen to how they're feeling. Learn about the things that they enjoy. Take time to just play with them. Do the things that they want to do and learn about your kid. The more you learn about the kid, the more you're going to connect with them. So be present and get rid of all the distractions and just spend some quality time with them. Number 3, be consistent. Children thrive on consistency. And I'm not perfect at this by any means, but I went to school for teaching and I know for a fact that consistency is key in making a child feel safe and secure. So be consistent. Set rules for them. Hang on, I have one coming. Yes, honey. Okay, go get a tissue. This is real life, guys. There's my little one. She's here. But be consistent. Set rules and set boundaries and set the expectation for what you expect of your child. This builds trust, it builds security, and it builds confidence in a kid. So be consistent. Set a daily schedule and follow that the best that you can and watch them start thriving. Number 4, follow through with your kids. Think about consequences before you give them, because if you're giving empty threats, you are going to end up in a huge power struggle, and your kids are smarter than you think, and they know that you're not going to actually do what you say you're going to do. So be consistent and follow through. Set boundaries, and you have to be consistent for each kid. Like, you cannot have one expectation for one kid and one for the other. Now, how you go about showing these or dealing with these can be a little bit different depending on the kid, but you have to set them. Number 5, be a good role model. We all hear it. Hang on, here she comes. You want to say hi? Can you say hello? Oh, you just get to see the back of her. Be a good role model. Your kids, you think your kids are listening to you, and they might be, but what they're really watching is your behavior. Kids learn through visual aids. So what you're doing is what your kids are going to do. It's not what you say, it's what you do. So be a good role model. Shh. Hey, let me finish this video, okay? Oh, say this is pacing. Can you say hello? No? Okay, go out and watch your movie. I'll be gone in a second. Please give me a couple minutes. Okay, just go out there for 1 second. Sorry, guys. It's real life. It's live. Anyway, so be a good role model. Show them how to be kind to people. Show them how to apologize when they make mistakes. Show them how to love one another and share. They are going to watch what you do, and they are going to do that. So don't just speak the words, live the words. Number 6 is recognize mistakes and apologize. We are not perfect human beings. We make mistakes all the time. And when you are able to recognize a mistake and go to your child and say, you know what, mommy made a mistake and I am so sorry and I'm going to try really hard not to do that again because it made me feel bad and I know it made you feel bad. They are going to replicate that. Role modeling. It goes back to role modeling. This all ties in together. Hang on. Payson, stop. I am live. Can you please stop? Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. So recognize mistakes and apologize. And number 7 is one of the most important. Enjoy your kids. Everybody says they grow up so quickly. And I mean, mine are not very big. They're 4 and 6, but they're growing so quickly. And the days of Barbies and all of that are going to disappear so fast. So take time to enjoy your kids. Go play with them. Love on them. Enjoy what they're going through and, embrace that. So these are 7 qualities that I really feel very strongly about that make you a good mom. And again, they're going to look different for each and every one of you. But these are things that are deep. These are things that mold your child and shape your child into being a good person. And if you're doing these things, have faith. You are doing a good job. You may not see it all the time. You may have tantrums on your end and their end. But I do promise you that if you do these things, you are doing a great job, parents. You are doing a marvelous job. And your little angels will be angels for other people, just not you. Remember that. That's mine. They don't always show me how much I've been teaching them, but they definitely show other people. So just remember, you are doing a good job. If you're watching this, you are trying, and I know that, and I want you to be proud of yourself, and I want you to give yourself grace. I want you to forgive yourself for not always being the perfect mom. Because look at this happy little thing. I'm not perfect. I yell and scream, and I hate it, but it happens. And I apologize, and we move on, and then we get cute little giggles and laughs. But I hope you guys take these qualities and try to weave them into your life and adjust them accordingly if you need to make some changes. It's okay. These are going to adapt and change over time as your kids grow anyway. So just evaluate, work on the areas that you guys need working on, and continue to push through because this parenting thing is not easy and it's not for the faint of heart. Like, you better be tough or you're not going to make it. So hang in there, and I hope you enjoyed these. I hope they help you. And we will talk to you later. Can you say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.